The ACM Code of Ethics is designed to help guide the aspirations of all computing professionals in doing our work. A computing professional should contribute to society and to human well-being, acknowledging that all people are stakeholders in computing. This principle, which concerns the quality of life of all people, affirms an obligation of computing professionals, both individually and collectively, to use their skills for the benefit of society, its members, and the environment surrounding them. This obligation includes promoting fundamental human rights and protecting each individual's right to autonomy. Avoid harm. In the ACM Code of Ethics, harm means negative consequences, especially when those consequences are significant and unjust well-intended actions, including those that accomplish assigned duties may lead to harm. When that harm is unintended, those responsible are obligated to undo or mitigate the harm as much as possible. Be honest and trustworthy. Honesty is an essential component of trustworthiness. A computing professional should be transparent and provide full disclosure of all pertinent system capabilities, limitations, and potential problems to the appropriate parties. Making deliberately false or misleading claims, fabricating or falsifying data, offering or accepting bribes, and other dishonest conduct are violations of the code. Be fair and take action not to discriminate. The values of equality, tolerance, and respect for others, and justice govern this principle. Fairness requires that even careful decision processes provide avenues for the redress of grievances. Computing professionals should foster fair participation of all people, including those of underrepresented groups. Prejudicial discrimination of the basis of age, color, disability, ethnicity, family status, gender identity, labor union membership, military status, nationality, race, religion or belief, sex, sexual orientation, or any other inappropriate factor is an explicit violation of the code. Respect the work required to produce new ideas, inventions, creative works, and computing artifacts. Developing new ideas, inventions, creative works, and computing artifacts creates value for society, and those who expend this effort should expect to gain value from their work. Computing professionals should therefore credit the creators of ideas, inventions, work, and artifacts, and respect copyrights, patents, trade secrets, license agreements, and other methods of protecting authors' works. Respect privacy. The responsibility of respecting privacy applies to computing professionals in a particularly profound way. Computing professionals should only use personal information for legitimate purposes, and without violating the rights of individuals and groups. This requires taking precautions to prevent re-identification of anonymized data or unauthorized data collection, ensuring the accuracy of data, understanding the provenance of the data, and protecting it from unauthorized access and accidental disclosure. Honor confidentiality. Computing professionals are often entrusted with confidential information such as trade secrets, client data, non-public business strategies, financial information, research data, pre-publication scholarly articles, and patent applications. Computing professionals should protect confidentiality except in cases where it is evidence of the violation of law, of organization regulations, or of the code. Strive to achieve high quality in both the processes and products of professional work. Computing professionals should insist on and support high-quality work from themselves and their colleagues. The dignity of employers, employees, colleagues, clients, users, and anyone else affected either directly or indirectly by the work should be respected throughout the process. Maintain high standards of professional competence, conduct, and ethical practice. High-quality computing depends on individuals and teams who take personal and group responsibility for acquiring and maintaining professional competence. Upgrading skills should be an ongoing process and might include independent study, attending conferences or seminars, and other informal or formal education. Know and respect existing rules pertaining to professional work. Rules here include local, regional, national, and international laws and regulations, as well as any policies and procedures of the organizations to which the professional belongs. Computing professionals must abide by these rules unless there is a compelling ethical justification to do otherwise. Rules that are judged unethical should be challenged. Accept and provide appropriate professional review. High-quality professional work in computing depends on professional review at all stages. Whenever appropriate, computing professionals should seek and use peer and stakeholder reviews. Computing professionals should also provide constructive, critical review of others' works. Give comprehensive and thorough evaluations of computer systems and their impacts, including analysis of possible risks. Computing professionals are in a position of trust, and therefore have a special responsibility to provide objective, credible evaluations and testimony to employers, employees, clients, users, and the public. Computing professionals should strive to be perceptive, thorough, and objective when evaluating, recommending, and presenting system descriptions and alternatives. Extraordinary care should be taken to identify and mitigate potential risks in machine learning systems. Perform work only in areas of competence. A computing professional is responsible for evaluating potential work assignments. This includes evaluating the work's feasibility and advisability, and making a judgment about whether the work assignment is within the professional's areas of competence. Foster public awareness and understanding of computing, related technologies, and their consequences. As appropriate to the context and one's abilities, computing professionals should share technical knowledge with the public, foster awareness of computing, and encourage understanding of computing. These communications with the public should be clear, respectful, and welcoming. Access computing and communication resources only when authorized or when compelled by the public good. Individuals and organizations have the right to restrict access to their systems and data, so long as the restrictions are consistent with other principles in the code. Consequently, computing professionals should not access another's computer system, software, or data without a reasonable belief that such an action would be authorized or a compelling belief that it is consistent with the public good. Design and implement systems that are robustly and usably secure. Breaches of computer security cause harm. Robust security should be a primary consideration when designing and implementing systems. Computing professionals should perform due diligence to ensure that the system functions as intended, and take appropriate action to secure resources against accidental and intentional misuse, modification, and denial of service. Ensure that the public good is the central concern during all professional computing work. The public good should always be an explicit consideration when evaluating tasks associated with research, requirement analysis, design, implementation, testing, validation, deployment, maintenance, retirement, and disposal. Computing professionals should keep this focus no matter which methodologies or techniques they use in their practice. Articulate and encourage acceptance of and evaluate fulfillment of social responsibilities by members of the organization or group. Technical organizations and groups affect broader society, and their leaders should accept the associated responsibilities. Leaders should encourage full participation of computing professionals in meeting relevant social responsibilities and discourage tendencies to do otherwise. Manage personnel and resources to enhance the quality of working life. Leaders should ensure that they enhance, not degrade, the quality of working life. Leaders should consider the personal and professional development, accessibility requirements, physical safety, psychological well-being, and human dignity of all workers. Articulate, apply, and support policies and processes that reflect the principles of the code. Leaders should pursue clearly defined organizational policies that are consistent with the code and effectively communicate them to relevant stakeholders. Designing or implementing processes that deliberately or negligently violate or attempt to enable violation of the code principles is ethically unacceptable. Create opportunities for members of the organization or group to grow as professionals. Educational opportunities are essential for all organization and group members. Leaders should ensure that opportunities are available to computing professionals to help them improve their knowledge and skills in professionalism, in the practice of ethics, and in their technical specialties. Use care when modifying or retiring systems. Interface changes, the removal of features, and even software updates have an impact on the productivity of users and the quality of their work. Leaders should take care when changing or discontinuing support for system features on which people still depend. Recognize and take special care of systems that become integrated into the infrastructure of society. When organizations and groups develop systems that become an important part of the infrastructure of society, their leaders have an added responsibility to be good stewards of these systems. Part of the stewardship requires establishing policies for fair system access, including for those who may have been excluded. That stewardship also requires that computing professionals monitor the level of integration of their systems into the infrastructure of society. Uphold, promote, and respect the principles of the code. Computing professionals should adhere to the principles of the code and contribute to improving them. Treat violations of the code as inconsistent with membership in the ACM. Each ACM member should encourage and support adherence by all computing professionals regardless of ACM membership.